Hello, everybody. What's up, Will? I'm glad you decided to join me tonight. I was getting a little nervous.
I mean, everyone must be busy stuffing their faces.
Yeah. I know Jamie's been busy today working on her reptile room, and I'm sure there's quite a few people out at the deer, camps and stuff like that, shows. And then today I had the football game, and you're actually on a big adventure yourself.
Yeah, it is pitch dark out here. So excuse me while I try not to trip.
Okay. What's up, James?
There we go.
What's up, Mark? How are you? And Bosa, how you doing, buddy? I hope all is well with your family, man. You've been in my prayers. So yeah, my little brother, I was telling you backstage, had his Super Bowl playoff football game today, and so I went down to Valley View, Texas, and drove back. Man, I'm beat. I am beat.
I know that's awesome, and it's been a long week. I've had to be in the office all week, and it's like a 4-ish hour back and forth driving. Brutal.
Yeah. What's up, James? What's up, Exotic World? And All City Serpents. Then let's see who else okay. Y'all, I left my glasses in the living room. So I got a story for you. You got to hear this. Like, this stuff doesn't happen to me. So I have a very nice pair of snakes. I've been pairing them up for over a year now, right? Working on it. I hadn't seen either one of them do anything. Well, I went in the reptile room yesterday and smelled something funky. I was like, what is this smell? Probably a regurg or something. And I couldn't find it. And I was pressed for time yesterday as well. So I had Bobby go in there and look. And he comes in there and wakes me up at 1:30 this morning. He's like, we got eggs. And I'm like, all right, good. I kind of stumble up in there and he says, it's Morticia. And I open it up. I'm like, Morticia doesn't have any eggs. And he's like, yeah, she does. And I'm like, look, he said, check the other one. We had mixed up the male and female. Or I actually believe the breeder we got them from mixed the sexes up. And I trust this breeder, but mistakes happen. And I open up the male drawer and here the male is sitting on 3 eggs. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like,
you got the eggs.
I got the eggs. They're fine. Got them all taken care of in the incubator. And Bobby, he did the good switcheroo for me. And I was just like, this is 1:30 in the morning. After the fight last night, I was not in the mood. Like, I was so disappointed. And like, I feel like the whole time was a waste of time for the women fighting. Now they were fighting.
That was a good fight.
Gosh, I was just so impressed. Bless you.
I mean, they fought like the middle school girls back at school.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know. I just kind of want to make a meme with Tyson sucking his gloved up thumb, because it just seemed to me that's all he was doing the whole time was biting his glove. And I know that's a thing he used to do, but it just seemed like more than he usually did. But I know he's an older guy and everything, but
no, it looked like he wasn't moving well. Jake Paul has a longer reach by 4 or 5 inches, and if he can't move, then he can't get inside that guard to hit. And then you start reading all the conspiracy theories, and a lot of people say that the fight was fixed, which, if it is, it's boxing. It could have been a little bit more entertaining, but Man, that Tyson is still
Oh no.
58 years old. He still went up there. He still took punches. Yeah, I'm just a floating head today.
There's Jamie. She made it. Woohoo! Uh-oh, there she went. She left. I forgot her to run. Way to go, Jamie. Way to drop the ball. Yeah.
I scared her away.
I was just so upset after that. Like, I couldn't even finish them getting off the stage. I was like, I'm done for. I'm going to bed. No more.
I mean,
So number 5.
I thought Tyson was going to maul him like a bear. That's what I wanted to watch.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen, so.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm still pro Tyson because, man, he got out there at his age against the guy who could be his child, and he did not fall down one time.
Yes. I mean, at 58, forget 58, I couldn't do that at 28.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you hit me, I would just lay down and like I can hit my 20 million now.
What's up, Miss Jamie?
Hi, everybody. Sorry I had to jump out. I don't know. I couldn't hear y'all, so I just jumped out, unplugged my mic. Now everything's going through my computer. I can hear everything fine. So sorry about that. How you guys doing?
Oh, man, we're good. I just was talking to Will about the whole snake egg episode last night, and then just scrapping about the boxing match last night, and just the Taylor, and I forget the other girl's name. That was just the best part of that. I was like, whoever loses on that one needs to fight one of the men to show them what a real ass whooping is, because they laid it on, like both of them. I really thought the other girl was going to win it, not the Tyler.
Serrano. Yeah, I thought she should have won. She landed the bigger punches. She didn't headbutt Katie Taylor, so. But it is what it is.
Yep. But man, that other girl, she just seems like the cheap shots with the headbutting and everything, and busted her eye open, and I felt bad. I was like, girl, you need to get off the stage and get that taken care of, because you're like, there's a hole in your head.
But you know what? She's 38. That's the way she's fought her entire life. Can she even unlearn it at this point?
Oh yeah, she can unlearn it. Whenever that stuff starts like going against you, she would learn it.
I mean, maybe she grew up in the Irish version of the hood and it's survival of the fittest. Who knows?
Yeah. It was a good fight, though. I mean, I've never been the one to watch boxing at all, but I was in there hooping and hollering, and I may have had a couple of these already, but it was great. It was good. Kate was getting rocked early, but came back hard in the late rounds after that. Yes. Yeah, she did. So what's new in y'all's collection this week?
Nothing new in my collection. I was late and looking all natural because we've been working on my new snake room. So Carl's actively up there laying the floors. We've moved everyone out, pulled the carpet, laying new floors, moving the snakes up there probably tomorrow, and then getting new racks on Friday. So I'm super excited to have just like a room for all the snakes. That's going to be great.
Look at here. We got a special guest, y'all.
Just for you, Holly.
Mr. John. What's up, Mr. John?
Good. How you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Oh, we're good. Sitting here talking about the fight last night. Did you watch it?
Well, I tell you the truth, I fall asleep. I'm another of those 40 years old person too old to be stand all night awake.
Yeah, staying up. Yeah.
Yeah, that was on pretty late.
Yeah, that was kind of bomb, huh? It was kind of made up. That's why I feel like it.
Yeah. It was a disappointment for sure, because I knew Tyson would get one really good hit in. I just wanted to see one just really.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen.
It's all about that money.
Yep, that's what it is for sure. So
That
you have,
was a big payday.
yeah,
20 million. That's what they say.
Yeah. I would have taken him and laid down for half of that. I'd still be down right now, but still.
Yeah, I won't mind at
knock me
all.
out 20 mil. Yeah, payday. So I have been hearing that Netflix is actually being called Timu Fix now. And I love that
That's
nickname
funny.
for it. I was just like, it's perfect. Nothing but playday. Yeah. So Jamie was telling us about her snake room coming together. She's redoing and putting some new flooring in her snake room. Super excited for her.
Yeah, we kicked the teenagers out of one of the rooms, and now the snakes get their own bedroom. There's too much now to keep them downstairs. So that's exciting. That's what we're doing tonight. Yeah.
And then next weekend, your racks you're getting your racks.
Yes. Yep. We're gonna go pick up our racks on Friday. We'll get 44 V70 tubs.
Jamie, so how'd that get you started on ball pythons? What was the reason?
Well, here recently, I had ball pythons when I was a kid, and I got rid of them because I went into the military and stuff. And then my kids started getting interested into snakes, and so we went. He ended up looking at the ball pythons, decided to get a corn snake, and I was like, "Okay, I'll see your one core snake and raise you 40 ball pythons," because I wanted him to get a ball python, and the guy talked him into getting a corn snake. So I had to go get my ball pythons. I don't know. My kids got the itch again. I homeschool them, so I was teaching genetics, and I sold my husband on it because I'm like, look, we can just do all the genetic stuff with the ball pythons, and then they just kind of stuck with it, and it grew, and now they're getting their own bedroom.
What's up, Chris? How are you, Mr. Chris? So, what about you, Will? What's new with your collection this week?
I don't think I have anything new. I do have way too many snakes, but I picked up fairly recently Hurricane Clown and a Highway Pied, so those are settling in nicely. So I'm excited about those for the future.
Oh, absolutely.
And then I went a little crazy at the last holdback rack auction, and well, what I have like 30 snakes to pick up that I don't have space for. So,
Wow.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping next weekend show at Oaks is a good one. It's been slow recently.
Yeah, I heard a lot of just real bad stuff about the auctions here lately and the shows. A lot of just huge breeders only making $1,000 at the last NARBC, and that hurts the pocketbook whenever they spend more than that to get there, get their room, their tables, their setup, pay their employees. So
I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. Post-election, maybe the pocketbooks free up, but we are also into holiday season, so that's something that's potentially going to impact sales. But you know what? We'll see. I mean, I didn't get into this mainly to make money, but moving a few snakes would be nice.
yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
which reminds me, shameless self plug here. Before it gets too cold to ship, everything at Metamorph Record Store is 20% off. So please take action links.
Take hatchlings. take. So is it buy one get 5 free at this point?
But we could work something out. Just send me a message.
John, you got anything new in your collection this week?
No, but I'm pretty excited that I just ordered ultrasound from Amazon. Should be tomorrow. So I probably the only guy in the United States with the 6 females with the ultrasound.
That's funny.
Yeah, I just got to. I just got to actions. I have to know how they are wary. Have they have any focals? Because I've been having a bunch of logs, but I don't see no ovulation. I don't see nothing going on. So
Yeah.
that kind of gets me.
Yep. It can really be aggravating. I need to get
It
a
is, you know.
female gargoyle from you.
You want to say that again?
I need to get a female gargoyle from you.
Yeah, I'm ready for some eggs right now, but nothing, nothing going on in the moment. Nobody wants to lay eggs for me, just my canaries.
Hey, y'all. So he showed us his animals. So John does TikTok lives, and his show is Sundays at 5 right now, your guys' time. And he has so many animals, and he keeps his stuff immaculate. I really love everything you've done with your room, your setup, the canaries, the wicked hairdos. Y'all need to make sure to follow him on TikTok.
I appreciate it.
Of course, give some of those gifts too, right?
Well, I don't really mind, but as
Yeah,
Jimmy,
but gifts are nice too.
yeah, yeah. Is Jimmy in a TikTok yet or not?
No,
No, she
What
keeps
you
trying to
in?
talk me into doing TikTok.
she
No,
won't do it.
Come on.
I'm not on TikTok yet. I don't know.
See, the way I look at it, TikTok is very picky by anything. Like it can't vape or smoke and say bad words, but they bring a lot of people to on. Like on my live TikToks, I'm pretty new. We got like between 200 and 300 people going through the TikTok, and you don't see that even the highest podcast on YouTube. They don't even have that.
Right.
So you always have like new people coming through. Doesn't mean they're gonna stick into it, but that could be somebody could stop by and say, "Oh, that's interesting."
Mhm.
So when we have a lot of snakes, you need customers. So that's a place to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need to get
So
you in the reptile lounge, mister, so you could start doing it on your spare Saturdays and get more well known in the other part of the community, the people that don't do TikTok.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to pull people from YouTube to come to TikTok and show them that should be another revenue you guys could be having to sell ball pythons. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's all
So
about how you say like some you have so many babies ball pythons, but and you always want to push to the new mutations of ball pythons, but if you don't have space, you stuck with it until you sell. You can't move them. So the more platforms you guys put out there, the better it will be. There's the way I look at it.
and you're right. I mean, everything's an opportunity.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so to sell animals, to show off your stuff, to grow your business, you know, do what you got to do.
Yeah. Also, I'm doing this TikTok, so I kind of want to bring like people from fish hobbies and bird hobbies to get all together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, David.
So we'll
Yeah.
see
So,
what.
Jamie, you got to get on TikTok.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't. So getting into snake, this is my first year breeding, and I knew the social media stuff was going to be what was super hard for me to do. So I started with Instagram. I did a little bit of stuff on YouTube, and then Holly, I'm doing a lot more stuff on YouTube with Holly. But I'm also very fortunate to be in a place where there is a lot of shows. So once I get that's where my focus is right now. Once I get some positive cash flow coming in, and I have some from I sell ASFs also. And then my first couple clutches, we're gonna get the stuff to get a show set up, and then I've got like 6 shows within 30 minutes, and much more if I go like 2 hours out. We're talking like easily 10, 15, 20 shows a year if I wanted to. Easily, just right around here in Tennessee. There's tons and tons of breeders here in Tennessee. So that's my focus right now, mostly is just getting the snake, getting all the physical stuff set up, and then I do just enough with the Instagram to stay busy. And then I also homeschool my kids. So there's only so much time in the day for social media.
It is. That's true. Yeah. I pretty much I post my people to come on my TikTok. I'm always in the run. I'm always going to work, and because I work overnight, and I have 2 kids, and my older one he was diagnosed with the autistic, so he's 14 years old, but technically he's still a kid.
Yeah,
and I don't really have time for anything else. But that's my only passion, to keep my animal. I don't like to watch sports. I don't watch TV, and so
I hear you on that. I didn't watch the fight.
yeah. So as you guys can tell, I'm not a big talker, but I have no other choice than to come over here and put my face so people know who I am, because you have so many breeders out there with ball pythons. So if they don't really know who you are, especially if you have over $2,000 ball python or a head for something, if people don't know who you are, they're not gonna buy from you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you gotta definitely at least get your name out there, or have some type of social media presence where they can go and check them out, and just do like a search and find where you're at and see if you're a real person or not. Because there's a bunch of scammers out there too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what I'm doing.
I hit him up right before the show, and he's actually doing his wife's birthday right now, y'all.
Oh,
Hey, Santos.
I appreciate you come for my TikToks every Sunday, Holly. So that's why I'm doing this for you. So
oh, you're so sweet.
I appreciate everything you did for me. So
But yeah, being in some of the Patreon.
Yeah, I love Adam. He's a really nice guy. So, and that was my first Patreon too. I kind of takes me a lot to trust somebody to give money away. You know what I mean? So I really trust Adam. So that's why I went in it, and he has a really nice group in there.
So, what is this? What did John say here?
No, I used to. He's a Portuguese kid from Canada. He has a nice collection of ball pythons. He's talking about a team from Portugal. Do you guys know Portuguese pythons?
Yes.
He's the same alien from where I'm from. But technically, I'm from Portugal. From the aliens, they call it Azores. Do you guys ever heard about it?
Yep, I've heard of the Azores.
Yeah, it's like a group of aliens. They have like 9 aliens. You guys should go there on vacation. It's really nice place to be. But I believe the Portuguese pythons, they're from the same alien I'm from. Just
that's neat.
Yeah.
So, do you miss it there?
What'd you say?
Do you miss being there?
No, really. It's kind of small. I think you can see the whole island about 4 hours. You can drive all around the island.
Oh wow!
So I was 17 when I came to US, and I didn't speak no English. But that's why I have fish and birds, because I was be obsessed with that back in my island. So as a little kid, I was always obsessed about keep animals. I used to feed spiders I used to love to see them come out from the hide and come attack the flies. I used to feed flies to the spiders. I
What's
I
up,
don't know.
Patrick?
I guess that comes in your blood.
Yeah, right. Can you show us your canaries? Are they
Well,
awake right now?
I can show you some babies. I got some babies right now. How
Y'all, you
you?
gotta see. They're where do you live now?
I'm in Massachusetts. I'm about 15 minutes from Kevin McCurr. You guys know Kevin McCurr from Nerds?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I fall in love of ball pythons because the first time, I'm talking about probably 19 years ago, I went to his pet store. He has a pet store around here, and he had this set up like you see in a reptile show, and so he had like the pies and all bunnies. I said, "What the hell is this?" It's like it's really nice. So that's we are so my passion for ball python.
What's up, Chris?
I'm gonna be
He's
like,
not-
no,
I see you.
but I gotta turn all my lights off.
Oh,
There he is.
I just turned the
Oh, you muted yourself, John.
I just turned the camera around. I'm pretty bad with this thing.
I gotta get Will some lights.
Oh, I'm up at camp, so I'm sitting outside in the dark, freezing.
Oh,
All because I'm
scout
dedicated.
camp.
Holly, can you turn the camera with this thing around or not? Do you have the option?
What's that?
Can you turn the camera around?
I can't turn your camera around.
I know, but I don't see the option.
Uh,
Stuff tonight.
So, Chris, that's a new angle on in your snake room. Look at all that teal wall. I haven't seen that before. That's cool.
Yeah, I set the thing up so I'm gonna try and ultrasound some of these guys
Got it.
to get them ultrasound.
I like that teal.
Look at her. She's ready.
oh yeah, she wants to come home to me.
Oh yeah. It's mean.
Did you figure it out, John?
No, I just see any options to turn the camera around.
Yeah, my room's not that big.
What kind of phone do you have?
iPhone.
Oh, I do not know anything about iPhones. I'm a Samsung girl all the way.
Well, I just gonna turn my
Boy.
phone down. What?
Okay, here we go.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Look, y'all, look at these.
What are Harry's?
Oh my
gosh, little
gosh.
babies. They're hungry.
They're always hungry.
Oh, that's cute. I don't think I've ever seen little baby birds.
Are they Harry's?
Yeah, yeah.
I had finches when I was little, and they laid eggs, but the eggs never did nothing. They never hatched.
Those things that got the wildest little hairdos. They look like they have toupees on. Like that one looks like it has a mullet. That's
Yeah.
Joe Dirt, right?
Yeah, they're definitely cute little birds.
Usually I breed about 15, 60 canaries a year. A season. That's the baby ones right there.
They do look like they're wearing little wigs.
Yeah, I've been trying to talk my wife into getting me a bird, like a macaw or something, but
Oh, they make too much noise, guy.
yeah, I'm actually changing it. I want a raven or a crow more.
Oh,
wow.
little eggs.
They got Raven. Cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like one of them cockatiels.
Hi, Chris. Other Chris.
Hey, Holly, I got news for you.
What's that?
Your little venomous snake's coming.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I better get my license.
yeah. As soon as find a time to meet up with old David Drake, I'm getting you that little Western Massasauga.
I better get my stuff in order.
Yep, you sure do.
Man, oh man. You'll have to send me some information on them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a sibling to the one that I got. My buddy John or Josh at Coden Exotics. Getting rid of that little Western Massasauga. And David Drake's taking it back, and he's like, "Man, you're more than welcome to have it if you want it." And I said, "Hey, I already got the sibling to that one. You're looking for one." So I was like, "Hey, do you mind if I get it and then give it to Holly and all that, since she's been wanting to get into venomous?" And he's like, "Sure, go right ahead. As long as she's got her license." I was like, "I'll make sure I hang on until she gets her license."
Yeah.
And Josh at Coden Exotics, he's going up to Nebraska for quite a few months to go work up there to make enough money to build his venomous collection even bigger. So
Wow. That's awesome.
yeah,
I hope
definitely.
Bobby's not watching this. He's not going to be happy, y'all.
No thanks. No thanks. I get bit enough by non-venomous.
So, what you want
I
to
d-
get is the venomous snakes, Holly?
Why do I want to?
Yeah.
I like them. I like all snakes.
So, but which you say you're gonna get in venomous snakes? You say?
Just one.
Oh, just one. Well,
Yeah.
that's all they say. That's all they say. Oh, just one. That before.
No, I have one enclosure. I've been waiting for one, and we got a lock put on it and everything, and it's just going to be here in my office. Nobody else comes in here but Bobby or I, so it'll be away from the people.
Yeah, I keep my venomous snakes in with the room that I got everything else. My kids do come in here, but this room you got to go outside into the garage through a locked door. Each cage has a lock on it, which is the Oklahoma Wildlife Department game warden has approved every enclosure. Says they're perfect, even though I made them myself. And yeah, but I'll take the rattlesnakes out whenever the kids are around, but I'll make sure they stay in about 10, 15 feet away from me. You never come close, and they stay on a hook, and I will not free handle nothing.
Yep.
So, but I keep.
Do you have any tree vipers yet?
No,
I love those guys.
I was supposed to get a male green Insularis that was originally from Ray Rax down in Houston that went to my buddy, but actually I was okay with it going to a breeding loan. I should have never said that. And that snake ended up disappearing, and then the babies all disappeared too. And it was bred with the blue Insularis from the Komodo Islands. So I was supposed to get most of the litter, which is going to be half blues, half greens. And yeah, that deal completely went sour, and it was a big old mess.
Oh, wow.
So,
See, that's my dream snake.
Yeah, mine too, man.
Blue Insularis, but I can't do venomous.
All right, Will, man, I appreciate you coming on.
yeah, I'd say when it comes to the venomous, I really don't have a favorite. Manxian Vipers is up there. The Golden Fertilance off of Snake Island, off of the shore of Costa Rica, is one. And then you have, you got a bunch of cobras like that. Your Bitterus, which is like your Rhino Vipers and all that. And Gabooms are awesome.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. The Congro Rhino Viper to me is probably going to be up there with one of my favorite next to the Mainshang or the Spider-Tail Viper.
They're cool.
Yeah, they definitely are. One day I'll have me a Congo Rhino.
No,
what?
I said, and who has the death wish in here? I went like that. I said, no, I'm playing.
What was the most highest venomous snake you ever handled? I mean,
I've worked with. I've held a taipan.
Oh wow!
I've worked. I was a guy I knew back in OKC. He had a rattlesnake museum, and I was kind of working with him, just kind of going in there when I got off work. And he's walked in one day. He's like, "Hey, you're wanting to work with venomous? We're going to have you work with 3 snakes." And he said a mamba, a taipan, and a king cobra. I was like, "What? I don't work with the elapids." He's like, "You got to learn one day."
Oh wow!
So,
Wow.
but I've been working with venomous snakes, like working with them, like just going out field herping and all that stuff, and just coming across copperheads, rattlesnakes, water moccasins. I've never found a coral snake. That's something that's my dream catch right there is a Texan coral snake. But yeah, going out west to around New Mexico, Arizona, and living out in West Oklahoma around Winoka, rattlesnakes are going to be your common snakes you see there. That's the only venomous snake we have up there, or rattlesnakes. So come across those, you want to know how to work with them. So
Yeah, but
especially if you find one inside your house.
Mm.
I remember one time. This is funny. When I was little, and I think I was 8 years old, my grandmother would walk down from her trailer house down to my great grandfather's house, which was just made out of rock and with the dirt floor and everything. It is the old style house like that. And she's like, "Hang on, wait, y'all two wait out here." And she's like, "Step back." About that time, she threw her Western Diamondback, went flying out the door. She grabbed it and just went right out.
I need to play the sponsor video really quick, guys, and we'll be right back if I can find it. Here we go.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, we're back. What's up, Fred? Nice to see you again. Thank you to all of our amazing sponsors, Miss Jamie, Mr. Chris down there in the bottom, working in his reptile room, working hard. Now, this guy makes me laugh just probably once a day. He just doesn't know it. I don't want to make his head any bigger than it already is, but make sure you're following. If all of their links are in the video description.
yeah, I appreciate it.
Oh, got some news I found out Friday.
I didn't do it.
No, you didn't. Well, yeah, you did. You gave me the mail last year, but my ball pythons are locked and my boas are locked.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully, we have some. We'll see what happens with the clutch of the ball python. See if we go down the same route. I have changed quite a few things on the husbandry part on the part of it, and so, but the boas, that's the part I'm really excited about.
So, if you have a boa and I have to put those in my incubator, I'm going to require a boa.
No, the boas are live birth.
Yes.
Damn.
So, but hey, I'll hook you up because they're BCI, so they don't. I think the female's about full grown, a little over 5 feet.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm trying to get a free snake over here, y'all.
I'll hook you up. But also we have a. If my wife's not watching this, hopefully she's not. I got an idea because I have a retic and she's slow growing. She's 2 years old at 6 feet. So maybe she'll hit a growth spurt. I don't know, but she's a purple tiger het G-stripe. I reached out to Wildfire Retics to get probably a Siloasis that gets over 20 feet. And the way I'm going to swing the deal is I'm going to get my wife's her snake. She wants a Burmese.
She's going to kick your ass.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, his wife is like a supermodel. She is gorgeous. And I'm like, dang, Chris, how did you score that, right?
I picked her up in a Mazda Miata, and I did donuts and scared the living daylights out of her in the parking garage when I was
So
drifting
she
around the
just kind
corners.
of held on to you and didn't let go, right?
That, and then I asked her, "It's like, are you scared of reptiles?" She's like, "No, rainbow bows are one of my favorite snakes, and I like spiders." So I was like, "Perfect."
Now y'all have 3 or 4 kids.
3. I
3.
got my oldest one, Scarlett. She's 5. My middle one, Jude. He's 3, and my youngest one just turned about a year, and she's about a year and 1 month now.
Oh,
Yep.
little babies.
Little
So-
babies. They're all. Thank God they look like their mother
Thank God.
because
But they
They
have
are
my
all-
they have my my sense of humor.
they are all so cute. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, just come over here with me and let's play with toys, and dinosaurs, and all this great fun stuff. Man, I want a grandkid so bad. My fake ovaries hurt. I want grandkids. I don't have anything, y'all. I had a radical hysterectomy, and I'm just like, I want grandkids. I want to be able to play. And I hit Bobby up again the other day. Hey, do you want to adopt a kid? And he's like, no, Holly.
You get money for it. You get money allowance from the Oklahoma to it.
He don't care. He don't want no kids. He don't want to be a foster home. Our
It's
3
hard.
kids. Our
It's
3
hard.
kids was hard because we were very limited on our budget, right? And now he's just like, nope. All the money goes towards the snakes. You wanted snakes, this is what you're doing.
Yeah.
We
That's
are
okay.
debate. Like we did talk about one time about if we did have a 4th one to adopt, but we really don't know about that yet. 3 is already a handful,
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
but
John,
hey, they're
Steve,
young and they're all into these animals.
That's
John,
What's
wonderful.
that, Holly?
how many kids do you have?
Well, I got 2 in the moment. I got a 2 years old baby and 14 years old kid.
Oh, wow.
I got you all beat. Got the Brady Bunch.
He does. Go ahead, Chris. Tell us how many kids you have. 7?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, you are the Brady Bunch.
And my
I
son,
think I'd be an alcoholic.
23. My daughter's 20. Her son's 20. Then her daughter's 18. The other one's 17, 16, and then we got the 5-year-old.
So
Yeah.
just one boy and the rest of them girls?
5 girls, 2 boys.
I am so sorry for you, sir.
4 teenagers. Well, some are, I got 2 of them that turned 20 and 18.
So that's why you have ball pythons. You have excuse. You're always busy cleaning ball
I-
pythons.
Stay down here.
I figured that.
The wife handles the girls.
I'll be
funny.
back, honey. I'll be back half an hour.
Boys
6
are
hours
easy.
later, baby.
6 hours later.
Yeah.
Do you need help?
Girls fight, man. This one touched my clothes. This one touched my makeup. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
That's
good
probably
time.
why he has a bald spot, too, because he's pulling his hair out because of all them girls.
And Daisy Lou's got so much energy.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's-
she is adorable, though.
She is a threat.
And then Jamie has 3.
Yep, I have 3 boys.
I have 6 girls and 1 boy. Oh, Fred, I am so sorry for you, sir. Hey,
Damn.
great man.
Stop, Greg.
David said you got to buy a TV or something.
I got one hanging on the wall.
Hanging on the wall. Well, you need one in your room. I think you need one in every room of your house.
Still late for that now.
I got my
Too late.
I had to watch the fight last night on my iPad. My damn TV kept buffering.
Mine too, like 25 times, no lie. And I shared a picture. It's like you need at least 15%
Yeah.
Well, mine was 86. It's like, no, don't blame it on my internet. It's Netflix. Or
I
sorry.
reset my router. Everything. I ended up watching it on my iPad.
Yeah.
I missed that part because I fell asleep. But I was my second fight, and then I was out. I wake up at like 1 in the morning. And say, oh, I missed the fight.
Now, what is this? We're up to 1.3 here too. So 1 boy and 4 girls. Is that what I'm reading, David?
1.3.
1 boy, 3 girls.
Hey, allons-y Red Faucon. Good, man.
Hey, Mitzi, hadn't seen you in a while. How are you doing?
What's up, Mitzi?
Where's Bobby?
I think he's actually asleep in the living room. He had to work today.
Napping.
Yeah. So Bobby, he had 3 wonderful stepkids. So that's it for him. I was the wild child, y'all. I started when I got pregnant when I was 16. I had my first one at 17, got pregnant at 17, had her when I was 18, got pregnant when I was 18, and had that one at 19. And that was it. I was like, tie it, take it out, fix it. I don't care what you do with it. Just get rid of it because I can't look at a boy without getting pregnant.
Yeah.
I was trying to find the photo of my daughter when we went down to Port Aransas. She got her picture taken with a little baby alligator. And you see the grin on her face. Like she's begging me to get crocodiles.
Yeah, that's something I wouldn't get because they just get too big. I don't have the room for it, and the food bill would be just atrocious.
No, it's not. Go get you a bow. Go get your bow fishing rig and go out to the lake and just pop gar and carp. There you go. And then when you find a good roadkill that's not too splattered, throw that in the bed of your pickup, and there you go. Crocodiles are garbage disposals.
Yeah, but the thing is, who has time to do all that?
I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I do.
you got 3 kids at home and a wife that's like work.
You find time.
Greg is like, what? No,
I've been getting all kinds of house projects done.
your wife needs to make you a better honeydew list, sir.
She's not doing it. I'm doing it. I'm not supposed to be doing anything. I'm just bored out of my mind.
Yeah, I'm just saying, no more little ones, right? You need a better honeydew list. A longer list. Hey, if y'all need birth control, just come over here. I got plenty of work. I mean, if your kids are acting bad, take them to a daycare and make them work a day. If you think they need birth control, because I guarantee you, my kids, my middle child, she's like, no, I don't want kids. Absolutely not. And my other one, she's trying, but like my middle one's like, nope, I've been around kids. I'm all about me. I don't want nothing.
Yeah.
How are you feeling after your surgery, man? Greg?
Still sore here.
Yeah.
Where they have them chest tubes coming in, just still like it's just like a muscle burning pain.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, but I picked up when I was at the Gettysburg, I picked up them ARS displays and like
oh no, gosh.
Yeah, well, I had to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're heavy. The glass tops are pretty heavy. But
so, John, if you don't know, Chris had to have the heart surgery.
Oh,
got a cool scar.
Hang on, let me blow you up because I'm slow.
Blow me up. Got a cool scar.
How old you are, brother?
Yeah. They can't kill me.
So he's our version.
Experience.
He's our version of the best fat man.
Yeah, it was a weird experience. Weird.
I bet.
It was odd, man. They wheeled me back into the room. Like, you couldn't knock me out for this part. Like,
Gosh.
So fucked. I'm like meeting all these. They're like, this crew does this. This crew does
No.
that. Like, then they're like prepping me and shaving me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you could have knocked me out for this shit.
Yeah, let me go to sleep, man. Put me to sleep.
And then they like drugged me over
Anytime,
onto
man,
the
anytime.
operating table. It was surreal. It was very surreal.
Oh my goodness.
I was
Yeah,
like,
I like it. I like it when they do that. Like, oh, we're gonna give you this little shot. So the last time I had to have a colonoscopy. I'll go ahead and just say it, y'all. This was a couple of months ago, and I watch TikTok, and you learn all kinds of stuff on TikTok. And the doctor, they were putting me under. They got me on the bed in the room and got me all turned on my side, leg up, and ready to go. And the doctor's like, "Is there anything else you need before are you good?" And I was like, "Well, can I pick y'all up anything while I'm out?" And they busted out laughing. I was like, "Good, I did my good deed." But then, like, I had to have shoulder surgery and stuff, and
yeah.
the little map and stuff, to where they get a little crack up out of it, and it's always fun. But when I woke up from that, I've never had such a bad reaction to getting put under. And
Oh, see, I'm good.
I've always been good.
Wow.
Uh-oh, Bobby, I hear him. He's in there. What did I call her, Bob?
DUNT?
Oh my gosh, no, I called her. What's that bad nurse that used to kill people?
Ratchet.
Yes. This blonde lady walked by and she looked at me and she's all, she was all in a hurry. I was like, "Well, look at you, Nurse Ratchet." And I started shit talking. And I had this other nurse in there with me. She's like, "Are you okay, honey? Can I get you a snack or something? Are you hungry?" I'm like, "Do I seem hungry or does she seem like a bitch?" And she's like, "You're not wrong." And I felt so bad after that. I'm so glad I didn't have to go back there, y'all, because that's not a good feeling.
Apparently they woke me up in the operating room just to see if I would wake up, and I just sat straight up and started ripping everything out. And they knocked me back out.
Wow.
Then they woke me up again in the ICU, and I sat up and started ripping everything out, and 6 nurses had to hold me down. And when I finally woke up, that I remember, my wife told me all this, but when I finally woke up, that I remember, I woke up with a tube down my throat. I couldn't talk. I'm like, like that, and I'm like tied to the bed. My legs were tied. My arms were tied. My legs were tied. And I had this thing down my throat. I couldn't talk. I couldn't say nothing. And someone came in. They took it out of my throat. And a little bit after that, I called my wife on the phone.
Did you get a sore throat after that?
Yeah.
I hate that, man. I'd rather have the mask than the tube.
And then the drugs were just messing me up.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, give me. I'm like, I'm good. I'm like, pain wise, I'm good. I'm like, just give me some Excedrins. Like, I can't. These perks are messing me up. They were just making me
pillow for later for the old lady.
No, I have a chemical imbalance, so they don't work on me. If they worked on me, I'd probably be doing heroin. So
I don't know if y'all have ever had a panel done, but they can actually run a DNA panel on you and tell you which medications and stuff will and won't work for you. And mine is morphine. And every time I go to the hospital, that's the first thing they want to do. And it makes my stomach cramp really bad. And I just really bad effects from it. And so, yeah, the stuff I've been going through, that's what they're trying to give me. And I'm like, nope. I don't want
it. I like morphine.
And they're like tramadol or whatever it is. And I'm like,
they gave me that for my kidney stone. That was great.
Dear God, that's what I'm scared about. I drank so much sweet tea.
Oh, man.
They didn't pull it out. I woke up and it was still in my throat. I couldn't breathe right. I was like panicking.
Yeah. I've only had that happen one time where they had to pull it out when I was awake. And that was right.
I woke up with it in my throat, and I woke up like I was like seriously panicking, like I'm tied to a bed, and I didn't like that part.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I am so glad you're doing better. I know we was all praying like crazy for you, and I know it's a hard recovery from that too.
Just sore. I'm just sore. I just feel bruised and sore. That's all.
So did they not send you to like any physical therapy after that?
Nope. They gave me lifting restrictions.
See, I've always hated physical therapy, just absolutely hated it. And so I suffered for 4 years. I had this bad chest pain. It was just crippling, dude. Honestly, went into my shoulder and down my arm, up in my neck and everything. Well, they found what they said was a little calcium deposit in my shoulder blade.
What?
When they went in, I finally found somebody to operate on it. It was the size of a walnut, and it had torn my rotator cuff and torn a ligament that goes down into your arm. So, like, I would not have survived that without physical therapy. And I had to go, I think, 3 times a week the first few weeks, then 2, then 1. But like anytime you get your chest opened and stuff like that, I think it should be a requirement because, I mean, physical therapy is hard, but man, in the long run, you heal so much faster.
Well, they just hold the pillow when you cough because they crack the sternum. They got me wired. I don't. Well, I went and had a CT with the contrast, and they checked and they said everything's great. They could see the wire on my sternum, and there's electrical wires in me too for the pacemaker that was in there. Because they had to stop and control my heart when I was out. So she literally puts down on my chest, snipped the wires, and then let go, and then the wires went into my body. And she goes, "Your body will form a film over it. You'll never know." So they could actually see the wires.
So
I got like electrical wires inside me, and
when I see you again, I'm gonna chase your ass around with a hot shot.
Yeah. But the groin hurt for a while because they had me all tubed up. So they whatever was going to my heart, they like rerouted all that, and my heart was actually in a box, and it was just circulating my blood in some kind of box while they had my heart stopped.
That's crazy.
Crazy what they could do,
man.
So Chris, what makes you had to do the heart surgery? What was the reason?
It was something genetic. I have a bicuspid valve. So that's a normal heart's like 3 flaps. I have 2. And that caused an aneurysm on my main aorta valve. I had an ascending aorta, so it was bulging up. So it just blows up and then pop, dead. And they call it the widowmaker because it goes unfound. Usually you don't find it. Because I just told them, I think my wife thinks I was having like just being stressed and panic attacks or something because I just wasn't feeling right. And then I went to the cardiologist. They ran every test, EKG, stress. I passed everything. Flying colors. I passed everything. And they did an ultrasound, and then that's when they saw my bicuspid valve, and they saw what they thought was a bulge, but then they did the CT with the contrast. When they put that, like, it's like antifreeze. So they inject you with like this antifreeze, and it just makes everything look like a highlighter, and they could see everything. And then they measured my aorta, and I was at like 4.5. And then, they've been monitoring, and then it just got up to like 5 centimeters, I think. So that's way too big.
Yeah.
Usually normal's around 2 or 2.5. I was at 5. So.
This is a good time right now to tell everybody, ladies, gentlemen, get checked, know your age, know what tests you need to get, listen to your body because it doesn't lie. I mean,
yeah,
I'm no spring chicken no more,
I'll tell you what, if I didn't work at a hospital, I don't think none of this would have ever happened. I would have been walking around thinking I'm normal. I would have never, because
we'll never call you normal, Chris.
I work at a hospital, so I work in Center City, so I can just walk across the street and go see all my doctors, and I'm on the clock. I'm getting paid, like it's no big deal. So, and then they're just steps away, and I got great insurance, so everything's covered. So if I was still working on the outside, I probably would have never known any of this.
So whenever I was working at Texas Instruments, I had went to work one day and I knew Bobby wasn't feeling good. And it was on a Saturday. Well, I come home and, I'd asked him before, do you need to go to the hospital or something? He's like, no, I'm fine. And it really had me worried. Well, when I get home, he looks pale as a ghost, and Bobby's like tan's red, and so I mean he was pale. Well, I went and taken a bath, asking him, do you need to go anywhere? No. Well, I went to bed sleeping, and then it was like midnight. I heard this noise, just like a bam. And I went and jumped up, ran in there, and he was in the kitchen floor. And he's like, oh, the dog tripped me, da. And I'm like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Well, a few hours later, he's like, please take me to the hospital. And his blood sugar, I believe, was at 700 or almost 800.
Wow.
And everything was started shutting down. So he ended up in the hospital, critical condition, shit shutting down. And it's just like life in the blink of an eye can change for any of us.
Oh, yeah.
So the diet, I don't exercise, but, you try to watch what you eat and the best you can and watch your portions, and it just really sucks getting old.
Yeah, for the longest time I've been picky on what I eat, and I just got to where I said, you know what, fuck it. Told my wife, you fix it, I'm eating it, don't care.
Well, you're still young. You're still in your 20s, right?
No, I'm 33.
Oh, you're still a baby. Hush.
Yeah, you're still a baby.
I still am, but hey, I want to start now until I get to then.
Yeah.
You don't even have titties yet.
No.
I mean, that was.
He was like, no.
That was scary seeing my big, strong, over 6 foot tall husband go down like that. Yeah. I mean, he's been my rock, and then I was just so shocked and couldn't leave his side. We've been through a lot in our marriage, the loss of our son and stuff, and I was just. That's what my mind went straight to. I can't lose somebody else that I love right now. Never, but not right now. Not my rock. So.
For sure.
Ladies, go get your breast exams. Men, go get the finger, whatever y'all guys do. I don't know.
On that note, I'll be right back with something.
Uh-oh. This ought to be good. I'm really
heard
curious.
you guys talking about TikTok and stuff. And, I think this month's going to be hard. I think November, December with Christmas, I think, sync styles are going to suffer. And we kind of experienced that at Gettysburg.
Yeah, I heard it was not good.
No, and it's not the show. The show's a great show. It's just bad timing.
Yeah.
That's my little retic.
She is little.
Yeah, she is. She's 2 years old. That's why I think she's a dwarf or super dwarf, one or the other. She's got a little rub mark on her head that I've been kind of carefully watching her. She hasn't rubbed it anymore. So, but
I miss mine.
Yeah. Oh, I love this snake. She's just wonderful.
Yep.
So,
well, guys, we're over an hour. Does anybody else have anything they want to add?
I went to Reptilandia.
Check out my morph market. Buy something. I got crazy
follow me on my stuff.
I got crazy deals on stuff. And then I'll be at Oaks next weekend. I think Will's going too.
That's good, Mitzi. Very good.
I'll be down at the show next weekend, Saturday in Denison at the Herp show.
Me
Passing out
too.
stickers.
And if you want, and you guys want to watch Sammy tomorrow on TikTok on John Screech's live, 5 p.m. Eastern time, stop by. Don't be a stranger.
Where are you at? So where are you at, John?
I'm in Massachusetts. I'm about 15 minutes from Kevin McCurry from Nerds.
Oh, okay.
The Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No, not Spider-Man. The Spider.
You're up there in the freezing cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no way.
Yesterday it was like 20 degrees in the night.
Oh, it's gonna get worse.
Hurt my body so bad.
Yeah.
We are
I dread it.
Holly, we are possibly getting an Arctic blast here next week or so. That's coming down from the
Tell me
Rockies.
that. Well, I started taking.
Tomorrow we have
wanna-
we have an up chance of naders, so I'm be out there
Oh
with the
my
GoPro.
gosh! I don't know if y'all know this, but the other day, it was a weekday too. 3 different times the tornado sirens go off, and like I was in bed. The first one goes off. I get up, go get Bobby. You know, we get the Danes and Great Danes in a storm shelter is hard to do. Okay, but it's built into our garage. It's nice. It's awesome. And I'm like, okay, I don't think anything's going to happen. I get down, back in the bed, get all comfortable. Here it goes again. And I'm like, well, son of a bitch.
Well, because the rotation went right above the Durant High School.
Yeah, well, that's just like a rock's throw from here. It wasn't over
Yeah,
my
but
house.
this is Oklahoma. You should get used to it.
And then, well,
We have all the
I'm
crazies
from
in
the
the
country.
state.
We didn't have sirens and stuff like that. I mean, we listened for the wind. We stand outside and stuff. Well, then anyway, all that goes over, and I'd be damned if I didn't get in bed the 3rd time and it goes off again. And I was like, that's it. I'm done. I'm staying up.
Hey, Oklahoma, we have
Bobby
we
had
have-
the dogs. All 3 dogs in the storm shelter. My crazy. He's from California. He's in the storm shelter. I'm from Texas. I'm out there going.
Yep. Yeah, we're watching the clouds all just kind of getting sucked around, and all that. I was like, I'll tell my wife, look at that! Oh my God, look at the lights! Look at the clouds! You can see it actually getting pulled.
Yeah. What's up, Charlie?
But hey, we're from Oklahoma, so we got the record for the biggest tornado, being 2.6 miles wide, the El Reno tornado. 2 F5s have hit more. They're worried about another one coming. We also have the Psycho Tiger King from here. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mitzi.
Real popular one that we did when we lived in OKC is we found a house that's from like the 60s or 50s, because if it was new, it was because of a damn tornado hit it. And the chances of there's always that rumor going around like, hey, if it hit it once, it's going to hit it again.
It will. Yep.
So,
definitely.
But
all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and shut this down so we can get on with our evenings. I know I'm tired.
I'm going to move out with to be Jamie's neighbor.
Yes. Come on down. It's
I'd
awesome.
love to go to Tennessee.
And if you like something more than ball pythons, follow me.
There you go.
I got venomous and everything else you can think of, and I'm crazy over here.
You got crazy down.
Yeah, that's true. I got told I should move down to Florida.
Oh, don't move to Florida. See everybody later.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye-bye.